DanielRSolin, by DanielRSolin, the smartest money book you'll ever read, everything you need to know about growing, spending, and reprint. Welcome to a riveting exploration of Enron's meteoric rise and catastrophic fall in by DanielRSolin, the smartest money book you'll ever read, everything you need to know about growing, spending, and enjoying your money. Dive deep into the intricate financial maneuvers at the core of Enron's collapse, as masterfully elucidated by authors Bethany McLean and Peter Elkind. The book reveals how fraudulent activities were concealed from investors, leading to rising stock prices and an eventual implosion. Discover how accounting rules were manipulated, unearthing the failure of checks and balances that rendered Enron one of the most infamous corporate debacles of all time. From misusing special-purpose entities, SPEs, to the internal power struggles that ensued, this summary offers a comprehensive view of the Enron scandal and its lasting consequences.
Illuminating Enron Scandal. McLean and Elkind, the smartest guys in the room, expertly portrays the Enron scandal in their captivating business novel-style book. Providing rich anecdotes and a comprehensive account of the event, they delve into Enron's complex financial shenanigans while keeping it completely understandable to readers. The writing style is both engrossing and knowledgeable, making it the go-to recommendation for anyone seeking a well-detailed and truly insightful read on this historic scandal. Enron's downfall. Enron's fraudulent practices led to its bankruptcy and dealt a financial blow to many employees, stockholders, and pension funds. Jeff Skilling, the company's president, played a pivotal role in turning Enron into a deception hub. The scandal resulted in investigations and hefty fines levied against major banks and brokerage firms but failed to restore losses experienced by many. Despite being in plain sight, only a few stakeholders saw through Enron's scam and benefited from it while most incurred financial losses. Enron's collapse. Enron's downfall was caused by its fraudulent financial transactions, which were disguised as investments. Their CFO, Andy Fasto, suggested that they issue more stocks after raising $800 million, but the executives feared it would lower the stock's value. To keep its promise to Wall Street that the company would grow, they created special-purpose entities, SPEs, and used accounting rules to label the funds as investments. Enron borrowed cash and reported it as revenue instead of debt, using securitization, which made it look like Enron was making profits when it wasn't. Their investments failed, and by 2001, the company filed for bankruptcy, and many of its top executives faced legal charges. Enron's deceitful rise. Enron's deceitful practices thrived as its auditors, analysts, and board turned a blind eye to its high-risk status. In The Smartest Guys in the Room, McLean and Elkind explore how the stock market's checks and balances failed to stop Enron's fraudulent activities. Despite knowing about its irregularities, the accounting firm responsible for auditing Enron's books, Arthur Andersen, earned $52 million from doing business with Enron but failed to persuade them to correct their ways. The firm's people had no incentives to share Enron's high-risk assessment with investors. Even analysts, who knew about Enron's internal problems, lacked incentives to blow the whistle on the company to protect their firm's relationships with valuable and profitable clients. Enron's board of directors, composed of hand-picked members by the corporate CEOs, had little to gain and much to lose by challenging or defying the management. Overall, The Smartest Guys in the Room highlights how the high-risk culture and greed led to the downfall of Enron, once a Wall Street darling. Enron's financial shenanigans. Enron International's head, Rebecca Mark, and CEO Jeffrey Skilling clashed in a Machiavellian power struggle. Skilling's belief that they killed a great company echoes as Enron goes down in history as one of the worst frauds ever. Enron's structural failures leave a legacy that could enable future similar events. Demystifying Enron Scandal. Business journalists Bethany McLean and Peter Elkind have written an insightful account, simplifying the complexities of Enron's fraudulent activities and revealing the company's corrupt relationships with its accountants, auditors, and analysts, which made its illegalities possible. The book provides expert insights and easy-to-understand language for those outside the financial world. McLean and Elkind's sharp antennae for the gestalt of Enron's era make this a highly recommended read for anyone seeking to understand one of the most significant financial scandals in history.
In the End, by DanielRSolin, the smartest money book you'll ever read, serves as a cautionary tale about the devastating effects of financial deception on a massive scale. Despite being hidden in plain sight, Enron's fraudulent practices were facilitated by a system that favored corporate gains over transparent dealings and investor interests. The breakdown of the stock market's checks and balances resulted in enormous losses for employees, shareholders, and the financial world at large. Through this meticulously detailed account, McLean and Elkind provide readers with valuable insights into the mechanics behind one of history's greatest financial scams, shedding light on the importance of vigilance and ethical practices in business dealings, and warning about the potential for future corporate catastrophes.